Ramon Ray is the editor of Smart Hustle magazine, and he was recently the featured guest on a Citrix Sharefile webcast. Now, during that Cultivating a Productive Mobile Workforce event, Ramon took time to share his thoughts on the importance of creating and implementing a mobile policy for your organization.
What are some of the rules of this economy? People expect to work remotely. My father used to work at Timken. He was an electrician in Ohio. I mean, there was no mobile economy when he was growing up. But today you hire somebody, whether they're proverbial millennial or somebody old like me, people are going to expect to work remotely. So I think that's point one to keep in mind. I think point two is the aspect that if you look into most companies, the traditional desktop computer is increasingly being, I'm finding, as I go look at large companies, not the norm, that people really want to dock, and it's mobile. And of course, as we all know, smartphones are really that probably most important device for most of us. I mean, many people would prefer to leave their luggage somewhere, miss important dates in their life, but they want their phone with them. That's just a fact. We are always on the go and online. This aspect of personal and professional are blending for sure. I don't know what the official analyst stats say, but I know that as I'm a commuter in the New York area, and I'm on the train quite often, back in the day, whatever back in the day might mean for you, people had 2 phones, 3 phones, one for corporate, one for business. Some people still have that. But more and more smart companies, that's a blend. That doesn't mean that you can tweet out or do corporate things on Facebook. But my point is that it's often one device that's blending the 2 worlds. And my message that I would say is that you can fight this revolution, ladies and gentlemen. We can fight it and say it's not happening and lock people down and have angry employees, angry workers, and cause angst. Or we can adapt it and evolve and embrace this mobile economy. Sharefile had some amazing research is that 86% of workers want to work alone. Now, that doesn't mean all of you want to do it all the time, but the mobile world enables us to work pretty much from anywhere. More and more people need that quiet time, too. 62% of people are faster when they're mobile. You may say, duh, but this is something to consider because if you want your employees, if you want your contract to work more productively, cultivating a mobile environment, you're going to have to increase your mobile usage. And I think the last stat that was pretty interesting is 62% of employees choose home when they can work from some location. They have a choice. They want to work from home. And I don't think they're being lazy at all. It's just home is often a more comfortable environment, and you can take out the distractions from your regular paces of work. So a few points that I'll talk about in this aspect of cultivating a mobile environment that I think are very interesting. Clear mobile policies, I think, are one of the bedrock most important things you can do as an IT manager or as one helping in this mobile world or as just a professional asking your company, what are the policies? But regardless of the tool, if you're able to say employees, team, staff, company, here's the guidelines for how our mobile should work in our company. I think the best example of that, it's a weird example, but you know the story of the airline that had some issues. Their CEO today said what? We can cast all kind of blame everywhere here and there, but at the end of the day, we need to amend our policies. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, this is the biggest thing that we can do is, do we have policies that are mobile friendly? Do we have policies that are adaptable for a mobile world? Do we have policies that support our employees who need to be mobile? Because if we don't have that, I would dare say game's over. And 2 things I say there. 1, ensure every employee understands the mobile policies. And part of that understanding, make sure the policies are easy to understand. Don't use terms, you have to have this, and that technology if people don't know how to do it. Or if it's complicated, all they're going to try to do, and they'll succeed, is go around those policies.
And we all know that if employees do go around those policies, they can put data, they can put the company, they can put employees at risk. So something we don't want. Ramon did share other business thoughts about communication in the modern workplace. He also talked some tech, getting into reasons why you should be leveraging online software to propel your business forward. To hear the entire Citrix Sharefile webcast with Ramon Ray, simply follow the URL on the screen to access that archive. It's a bit.ly URL to UDA V6G.